It was your face, your hair, eyes, nose, everything about you. It was so eerie. Why, Taro? Why did I see your face in that coffin?
Too much cheese before Betty buys. Not good for the beauty sleep, eh, Elsie?
This is no joke, Chaz. Never had a nightmare like that before. It was so real. As if I was actually there inside that tomb.
You were there. And so was I.
What do you mean, Taro?
I mean that Mikki and I shared exactly the same dream, if you can call it that.
An identical dream?
A tomb. Stone walls. Long, dark shadows. A huge statue with cold, expressionless eyes. And at the base of the statue, some kind of altar.
People with masks on, chanting, wailing.
A coffin.
A bandaged mummy.
With my face.
Ah, it's not possible. Look, how can two people that have exactly the same dream at exactly the same time?
Associations? Could have been something we both registered in our subconscious.
Such as?
Or something we saw or read in a newspaper, shop window, walking along the street.
I can't think of anything.
Oh, no, but you wouldn't be able to, you see, Mikki. It's like taking a photograph and not being able to see it developed until you're asleep. There's nothing to worry about. Happens all the time.
Well, what's it all about? Was it a pharaoh's tomb? I don't know much about Tutankhamun.
You're about the only person in London who doesn't, then.
And why did that mummy's face become you, Taro?
Oh, that's an old trick. Even I've worked that one. A long time ago.
Well, I just wish that nightmares weren't so complicated. They never seem to have any logical explanation.
Just as well.
They're always such a distortion of the facts.
No, not always. Some nightmares have an unfortunate habit of coming true.
Now hold it right there, old son. Hello, Grand Union Canal. Who? Oh, how lovely. Oh, Mr. Sweet.
Oh, Mr. Sweet. Oh, yes, he's an old friend of mine. We've worked together a lot. He's an entomologist and an antiquarian.
What? Bugs and old books.
Hello, Mr. Sweet? Yes, fine, thank you. What? Oh, yes, of course, go ahead. I see. And when did this happen? Yes, of course, I'll be over straight away. Oh, and thank you for letting me know. There's been a theft from the British Museum. An Egyptian mummy.
His name is Atep. He was personal physician to the pharaoh Thutmose II, 18th dynasty. Extraordinary fellow.
Extraordinary enough for somebody to want to steal what's left of his body.
Oh, there are plenty of legends surrounding him.
They usually are.
Some Egyptologists believe that Atep was the real power behind the throne.
Ah, the Rasputin of his day.
Yes, there is some evidence to suggest that he was possessed of supernatural powers.
Oh, what kind of powers?
Nobody seems to be quite sure. But whatever they were, that may be the reason why we know so little about the reign of Thutmose II. Anyhow, it's all here.
Well, what is that?
This is a thesis written by a young Scottish Egyptologist named Fergus Wilson. He studied at the university here. He was responsible for the opening of Atep's tomb near the Valley of Kings 2 years ago. He is fully convinced that the tomb was something more than that of a court physician. His theory is that Atep was some kind of high priest.
Miss Diamond?
Yes?
John Pentacle, Psychical Studies. We have an appointment.
Of course. Do come in. Make yourself at home. You want some coffee?
No, thank you. I've just had one. Must be nice living in a place like this in a street market. It's lovely.
It is sometimes. But do sit down. It is good of you to come. I was very interested in that advertisement you pushed through the letterbox. How'd it go? The only genuine contact between us and the dearly departed in the other world.
It's a touch romantic, perhaps.
Well, it hooked me all right.
This article you're writing, how can I help?
by telling me all you know about spiritualism, about your work with the supernatural.
I prefer you to think of my work as psychical studies. It's more respectable.
Why not? I think this is going to be fascinating, Mr. Pentacle.
But surely the mummy of a high priest would have very little market value.
If it had any market value, the Egyptian authorities wouldn't let it leave the country. I'm afraid Atep is no Tutankhamun.
Unless there was some other reason.
What are you getting at, Taro?
What possible use could anyone have for the mummy of an obscure court physician? A high priest possessed of supernatural powers.
Taro, is anything wrong?
What? Oh, no, Mr. Sweet. No, I'm all right. How did the robbery take place?
Well, from what I can gather from the museum, it happened in broad daylight.
During public visiting hours?
Well, one moment it was there, the next gone.
But surely the mummy must have been in a coffin of some kind.
Yes, it was. Glass covered as that. Mind you, I gather it had been replaced a few days ago.
Replaced?
Yes, Atep's mummy was transferred into a new coffin. Better for exhibition purposes.
Who transferred it?
I don't know, the museum authorities, I suppose. But what is so extraordinary is that when the visiting hours were over, the attendant found a black cloth covered over Atep's coffin. And when he pulled the cloth away,
The new coffin was there, but not Atep.
How the devil did you know that?
Because it's happened before. Time and space are of no consequence. We can communicate without word. Our minds will lock together as one. We shall see without the use of sight. On that piece of paper, a word has been written. Neither Quabal nor myself know what that word is. We shall now tell you. Quabal, what is the word? Yes. Yes. Third letter first. Yes. Second letter. Clearer. Yes. Last letter. No, Quabal. That is right. No. Egypt.
Taro, what's the matter, old chap? Are you all right?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Sweet, I was miles away.
You know, you're not looking yourself today. You're not concentrating.
Just tired. Too many nightmares.
When you're tired, Taro, it usually means there's something wrong.
Yes, well, I'd better be going.
Look, Taro, if you want to know more about Atep, there's a book about him in the museum library. I'm quite sure I could get it out on loan for a day or so.
A book?
Yes. It's an old book written by an English philosopher at the turn of the century. It deals with Atep's experiments into the supernatural.
Ghosts? Yes, I suppose I do believe in them. I wouldn't have asked you to come here otherwise, would I?
Forgive me for asking, but would you consider yourself clairvoyant?
Yes.
I thought so.
Why do you say that?
You have a very perceptive manner.
How else would I earn my living?
You could become a medium. What's so funny?
Me? Conduct a seance? I'd be too scared to even go to one.
Well, there's nothing to be scared of. It can be a great help sometimes. Can sort out a lot of things.
How?
Explain things.
What things?
Don't you ever have any problems?
You must be joking. My whole life's a problem.
Why not let your friends on the other side help you?
Well, believe it or not, I have one or two friends on this side who can help. If it wasn't for Taro,
Taro?
He's a friend. A special one. Haven't you heard of him?
Should I have?
He's quite well known on the stage. He's a magician.
Well, it sounds interesting. Why don't you bring Taro along to the seance this afternoon?
Something tells me you wouldn't get Taro along to any seance.
Why don't you come alone?
Well, thanks all the same, but
It might help you to sleep better at night. You dream a lot, don't you? I guessed the moment I came in through the door. What is it? Nightmares?
How on earth do you know that
I may not be as special as your friend Taro, but if you come to the seance this afternoon, I think you may find my help will be as valuable as his.
You know what you need, don't you, Taro? A good holiday. A get away from it all, wish you were here, all that jazz.
No time for holidays, Chaz. Too much on my mind.
Oh, precisely. Well, that's why you should bowl out for a while. Oh, there must be an easier way of making the body beautiful.
I doubt it.
Boy, watch it.
You know, Taro, I think Chaz is right. If what you say is true and you can't think straight, then you must be tired.
If I can't think straight, there has to be a reason for it. And I intend to find out what that reason is.
Are you serious, Taro? I mean, you really feel you're losing your concentration?
Perhaps. I don't know. It's possible.
Is it, Taro?
Well, this morning, talking with Mr. Sweet, my mind was all over the place. In the past. The museum. The stealing of Atep's mummy. It's all happened before. But the point is, what's it got to do with our nightmare?
You said yourself, association.
No, there's something more. A pressure. It wants to distract. Make me forget.
Distract?
But who, Taro? Who wants to make you forget?
I don't know.
Well, look, if you want me to help practice this crazy stunt of yours, you better get a move on. Looks a bit nippy out there.
Already.
You're not serious, Taro. You're not really going to throw yourself into the water strapped into that thing.
Well, why not? It's all part of the act.
If you live to make an encore, what a way to earn a living.
Don't worry, Mickey. It's not as difficult as it looks.
Well, I don't intend to find out.
Hey, where do you think you're flitting off to?
To ask Taro's friends on the other side if they'll prepare a welcome for him.
Well, rather you than me, mate.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet a new member of the group, Miss Diamond. May not be as glamorous as your flat, but at least it's home.
I am Atep, master of all thieves, savior to our Lord Tutmosis. All men will honor me. My tomb shall never be overthrown. My body shall never be mutilated. All men will fear me. My word is my power. This is the power of Atep.
I want it known, Terror, that I, Chaz, being of sound mind, do hereby disagree very strongly with what you're doing. I mean, what happens if something goes wrong? I could be up on a murder charge.
I've told you, Chaz, there's nothing to worry about. It's an old trick. I've done it 100 times.
Oh, yes. Then why are we practicing it?
Because that's the way it has to be.
Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Yes, we will obey. Who are you? Who are you?
I am Atep. My word is my power. The power of Atep is to obey. Open your eyes. Those who do not believe are the guilty ones. They must be punished. 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 We whose minds are locked together as one, we shall seek out the guilty. Who is he who would betray the power of all thieves? Who is this enemy of the spirit of Atep? Look, and you shall see.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't like this, Terror.
It's all right, Chaz. I know. If I'm not up within 30 seconds, you know what to do.
Yeah. Call the Undertaker.
My word is my power. No man shall defy the power of Atep. Kill! Kill! Kill!
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Kill! Kill! Kill terror!
Kill! Taro!
Kill Tara!
Kill!
Tarot?